How's everybody doing? All right, we're back. We're going to start dealing with something a little bit more fundamental, and we're going to be talking about Mire Poix today. Mire Poix is the foundation for a lot of your stocks and soups. It's a very important ingredient or mixture, a combination of ingredients that help bring soups and stocks together. It provides the foundational flavors that are going to be introduced into whatever you're making when it comes to chicken stock or beef stock or a cream soup or a regular soup. The foundation should be a Mire Poix. And Mire Poix is basically onions, carrots, and celery. And the important thing is making sure you have the right ratio. You want to have 2 parts onion, 1 part celery, and 1 part carrot. And what happens is those flavors are very aromatic, they're very earthly, and so they create a nice subtle foundation for all of the other components that are going to be added to the stock or to the soups that blend together and make a phenomenal flavor that you're trying to create in that dish. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with dicing the onion. So we already peeled everything. I have a little scraps here. We always want to save our scraps. Scraps can be added later into our stock. It's a very good way of utilizing all of the product that you're going to be using for the soup or the stock. So here we go. We're going to dice our onion. As you're all aware, we simply take the onion and we start cutting it 1/4 of an inch apart, not going all the way through the onion. Turn it 1/4, going horizontally now, making sure we are cutting not all the way through, but just 1/4 of an inch down, and we're leaving room at the end. Now we go down vertically, and we're making sure we have our nice diced onions. They're equally diced. We take this last piece here. We'll cut it uniformly so that way it matches everybody else. And we have our onions nicely diced to be used as our Mire Poix. The next is going to be the carrot. The carrot, we cut the 2 ends off, saving this, right? And then what we do is we sliver off a little bit at the end and we roll it. So now it's on a flat surface. Then we cut a little bit off there. Now we're able to make equal sheets carrot. You see that? Now I'm going to make sticks of carrot so I can dice it. See that? Now I'm going to dice them, hold them all equal. Now my carrots are the same size as my onions, right? I want to keep these separated for y'all for right now. Put it in my bowl here. Making it nice and separated. Putting my onions in my bowl. There we are. Now it comes to the celery. Again, celery, I'm going to save that. That's going to be for stock later. Then I take this. Now I want to make sure I can cut this nice into a nice dice as well. So I cut those. So you see how I got sticks there, right? I cut it in half. 2 flat surfaces. And again, equal it up. And now look at my knife as it cuts and dices the celery evenly. So I will have the same size celery, the same size carrot, the same size onion, right? We're doing it again. This is a little bit wider so I can get 3 slices out of that celery. Again, working with the celery. Here we go, dicing. This is a little bit big. There we go. And now watch my knife. As it glides, it dices it equally. So it's going to have the same dimensions as the carrots and as the onion. So there you have it. Very, very important. If you notice, it's 1 part or 2 parts onion, 1 part carrot, 1 part celery. And this will all be sauteed down and it will be stewed. So all of the essence, the earthly essence will start coming out, very aromatic. And that's the foundational flavors for all of your stocks and your soups. This is what you want to start with. Unless you're going into like a Creole cooking where they have a trinity with the addition of peppers, omitting the carrot and adding the peppers. And then there's other kind of soup bases that are used in other cultures. But we're going to stick to this one, a simple Mire Poix of onions, carrot, celery. 2 parts, 1 part, 1 part. So that's a simple way of beginning your foundation for soups and stocks. Until next time, we're going to get into the soups next or into the stocks next till our next video. Have a great day.